Okay, let's make some lunch. This is gonna be a pretty good, yummy lunch. Okay, it really had no flavor. I followed a recipe off of Forks Over Knives. So if you're looking for new meal ideas and you're just tired of cooking the same thing, yeah, go check them out. But you know what? You're gonna need a lot more flavor, and that's coming from me, the person that doesn't, I guess, know how to flavor her food pretty correctly, according to my oldest daughter. It's about to get wild in this kitchen. But first I need to go get some vegetables. We got a little bit of vegetables growing out there in our garden, which is kind of half budding, producing our tomatoes and our peppers, but it's given us enough to use. So we're gonna go and grab some of these one pepper off this plant that's it's giving me. Things grown fresher always taste better. I picked a few tomatoes for the first time this season. My kids are like, why is it so red? Are these rotten? I'm like, no, these are real, kids. These are real, picked when they're ready, right off the vine. My poor little pathetic tomato plants. My older boys have been wanting to join me in the kitchen more often, and it's been so good to not only not be alone in there, but to have extra hands dicing things up. It's a way we spend time together. Having this many kids, it is hard to give one-on-one interaction with each kid, which is kind of a good thing for me because my kids don't really care for one-on-one interaction. We like to be together. We like to do things together. Okay, this part's pretty funny. The girls came bomb rushing in here and they came in wanting ice cream. So Freya wasn't getting ice cream, so she decided to try to pants me. You know what pantsing is, right? Yeah. She's got 5 older brothers in this house, okay, and a very immature mom. So she came at it all hot and ready to just pants us to get her ice cream, and she's just messing with all of us. So finally I was like, fine, here, I'll get you guys some ice cream. Yes, I'm giving them ice cream before dinner. And that's okay. They ate their dinner. They actually didn't eat this. They didn't eat this recipe. No, they did not. But I knew they wouldn't. It had chopped up bell peppers in there. Bell pepper looked like boogers. I like finding new things to cook for my family. And my boys are at the age where they're not being picky and they know that these fresh vegetables are going to be good for their overall health. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but they also know the high chances of this disease that they can get in them, and they do not want that. And it's horrible because I have to tell them, like, you guys have to eat like this. And then I feel like a fearmonger. But am I? It's genetic. So I notice when I let them help me put these vegetables in the meals that they're going to be eating, they're actually more excited to eat them, except for Austin. He wants nothing to do with them. He is on the spectrum, so he gets a little bit of leeway here. But how many peanut butter sandwiches is he going to want to eat before he's finally like, okay, I'll try the vegetables. I don't let my kids starve. If they don't want to eat it, they have another option. I'm not going to let them starve. And I'm not going to cook a second meal every single night. The girls are young. I get if they don't want to eat boogers in their sandwiches. So I made them refried beans with cheese. That's a protein. Then they could have all the fruit they want afterward. But they got to get that protein in. And eventually they'll get to where the boys are and they're going to want to eat what we're eating. And most of the time they do. But I knew they weren't going to eat this Forks Over Knives, booger-looking, fully packed veggie burger that I was making. Sweet tea, overall this recipe was really good. Add more flavor and it's a good recipe.